Live from New York. It's Friday night. And what does that mean? It means it's Friday Night Live with your host, Felix, and the Trucking Show. Trucking to heaven. I want to welcome everybody tonight and thank you for joining me. My name is Felix, and I am here tonight as I am every Friday night at 9 p.m. I sometimes, or normally I should say, broadcast with my sidekick, my friend, Mark, but he's not in tonight, I should say. He had prior engagement and he could not make it. So I guess I'll have to dock him for the night. And I guess if I dock him what he normally gets paid, nothing, he's going to get nothing. Nothing's going to change for him. He's not going to be richer or poorer for not showing up. But anyway, that's besides the point. You know, tonight I was thinking about what we should be talking about. And that's a tough one. What to talk about when there's nobody to talk with. So I decided to look at some of the headlines in the news, see what's going on, and if somebody feels like calling up and talking about that or any other subject, feel free to give me a call. The number here is 516-665-1860. That's 516-665-1860. And you can also Skype me at the Skype ID, Trucking to Heaven. So as I said, tonight I'm just going to talk a little bit of just a couple of headlines and see what they actually are. It says here, one of the things it says, there's a 2-year-old gets weight loss surgery. 2-year-old. It's kind of hard to believe, huh? iPhone today came out with the 5S. There were people waiting in line for 10, 15 days to get the new iPhone 5S. And the hot one is the gold. They're sold out until October now. It's got to be one heck of a phone. If anybody knows what makes it so cool, so attractive, let me know. I'm really curious. Let's see. Then what else they have? The Dow Jones dropped nearly 200 points today. Goes up and down like a yo-yo. Another one here, it says John McCain texts on Putin. And here's a new one. This is in Florida. Floodwaters pushed a croc into the streets. In the middle of the streets, they had crocs. Must have been quite interesting. Maybe a little scary. Well, let's see what else we got here. I've got here a 3-year-old Chicago boy shot in the head. Another one, a gunman shot dog in front of family. Creepy ad cast Uncle Sam as a what? As a, let's see what this is. Creepy ad. What could it say? I'm looking for the continuation article and see what it says. Unfortunately, it doesn't say much. Let's see. Oh, it's an ad about adults not signing up for the Obamacare. For seniors, I should say. I don't know. Obamacare is here. I don't think anybody's going to stop it. So you might as well just go ahead and live with it. And that's it. Summer is almost over. You should be pretty good at... let's see. So if summer is over, that means, the kids are back in school now. Traffic is back. Soon the snow starts. What a wonderful time of the year. Okay. Let's go back to something else. Then we'll go back to some news articles. All right, so let's go start with... I have a friend of mine who is going to come on the show for a few minutes today and talk to us. But he has a lot of allergies, and he's in the middle of an allergy attack right now. His name is Jeff. And Jeff, if you're listening to me, I hope you feel better. And if you do get a chance, and you do want to give us a call and say hello, the phone number is 516-665-1860. That's 516-668-1860. And if anybody else in our audience wants to give us a call, feel free. This tonight's show, if we don't start getting some callers, I will probably cut it short because being by yourself and finding out you're not going to have a partner to broadcast with makes it real difficult to really keep talking without having somebody to interact with. So, Jeff, I hope you feel better, and if you got a couple of minutes, call in. If not, I wish you the best, and I just hope you feel better, and that's it. Okay, let's go on now with a little bit of more news. See what else we can come up with that sounds interesting. But I gotta put on my glasses first. I can't see without them. Did you know that this one, okay, what does this one say? This should be good. Porn producer vows to mandate condoms after HIV scare. Oh, let's see what this is. Over the summer, veteran producer Tristan Takmino was looking for performers for her new movie. A casting agent recommended a woman named Cameron Bay, and Taramino put her on her short list. Less than 2 weeks later, Taramino found out Bay had HIV. It shook her up. Imagine if Bay had been on her set. She thought to herself, possibly transmitting the disease to the other performers. That was the moment. Taramino says that she decided to make a fundamental change in the way she does business and became one of the few straight porn producers to require condoms on her set. It just struck me, need to take a step back and look at how we can give people the safest work experience possible, she says. I can no longer roll the dice on my set. It's nice to know that a porn producer has some morals. Okay. Then it continues on. Even with the 3 recent cases of HIV among performers, BA is one of them. Many porn producers and performers are still fighting against mandatory condom use. According to the Free Speech Coalition, which represents adult entertainment industry, when they tried using condoms 9 years ago after another HIV outbreak, their $14 billion a year business saw revenues decline at much as 30%. What a shame. The industry group says the recent cases, the performers did not contract the virus at work and didn't transmit it to any other performers. Well, that's excuse me, I'm just choking over here. Let me take a little sip of water here. That was good. Anyway, so I guess everybody's going to do whatever they want, basically. Now let's go back and over here, the Pope has been stirring up a lot of news lately with his where he was somewhat liberal for the Roman Catholic Church. So let's see what he says. Revolutionary. That's how liberal Catholics responded to the stunning interview published Thursday in which Pope Francis bluntly said the church shouldn't be obsessed with culture war issues like abortion and gay marriage. It is not necessary to talk about these issues all the time, the Pope said, warning that the church's moral foundations will fall like a house of cards unless it strikes a new balance between preaching the gospel and taking stands on diverse issues. How did conservatives, Catholic, and the church most ardent culture warriors react? I'll be honest, I was disturbed, writes Matthew Archbold in the Conservative National Catholic Register. While it is clear that the Hope is not changing church teachings, he is clearly changing the emphasis. The Pope, with a few words, has unsettled so much. Archbold said that he's concerned that the Pope's words will be used against anti-abortion activists and opponents of gay marriage in the United States. But after thinking and praying about the Pope's remarks, Archbold said he decided that being unsettled may not be such a terrible thing. I think the Pope was reminding us that I think the Pope was reminding us that we're a religion. Oh yes. Yes. Whatever. That was a train you just heard, the Long Island Railroad. It passes by here every Friday night at this time. Today, it is warm and the windows are open, so it's much more obvious. Other days, it's not so bad because I close the window and I have the air conditioning on, or when it's cold, you don't hear the train too much. And let's go look at this one. 2-year-old gets weight surgery. Oh my, see this picture. He was 33 kilos. That is a big 3-year-old. Kelly Wallace